So, the files say you worked with Amelie to connect everyone in the UCA to the chiral network. But that despite your best efforts, an extinction event known as the Last Stranding seemed destined to kill us all. Until Amelie found a way to put a stop to it. She single-handedly sealed off the extinction entity's beach, preventing countless BTs from invading our world, and in doing so, saved humanity. But why am I telling you this? You were there to witness it all with your own two eyes. And you, of all people, must know that humanity can never truly escape extinction. The ultimate goal of Drawbridge's mission is to overcome the Death Stranding. If we succeed, we will be fulfilling Amelie's dying wish. At least that's how I see it. The weapons they were wielding were impressive, and the brigands themselves were a tough, imposing bunch. You know, Sam, you can have me scout ahead if it would make your life easier. Just toss me into the middle of their camp, and I can give you a better picture of what to expect. It's not very sophisticated, but it works. Just promise you won't throw me anywhere weird. When the first APAC expedition came to Australia, the brigands saw them as invaders and rejected their overtures. They were unwilling to embrace the change that the chiral network could bring to their world. While their motives differ, I'm reminded of the Luddite movement and their violent opposition to new technologies. Brigands seem committed to not killing their enemies, at least. If only they had channeled their energies into a constructive dialogue with us. Ah, yes. Those wandering BTs we encountered, I believe people call them Watchers. A fitting name given their behavior. The way they seem to be eyeing us with such disconcerting intensity. Oof. They can't see everything, though. No, they've definitely got some blind spots. Meaning, you might be able to avoid combat by evading detection and sneaking past unnoticed. So in order to survey an area, I have to rely on a very special power. My strength of will, you might say. The requisite focus can be rather exhausting, but I'm happy. So, if you deem it, all it requires is that I place my something happen?
Sam, about the next site we wanted you to bring online. The tar currents nearby have grown unstable. Our scans have identified a potential cause. It's hardly an elegant solution. When you're ready, take on this main orb. The client in this case is... I can't wait to hear what... Don't let us... Hey Sam, this is Tarman. The disruptor device we need you to disable is located in this area. You should have no trouble whatsoever destroying it using MP bullets or MP shells. Alternatively, consider getting close enough to access the device directly. You can use your ring terminal to have APAS hack into it, allowing you to disable it without resorting to brute force. Be advised though, Sam, that some of the brigands you'll encounter on site will be wearing armor protecting both their heads and bodies, and that every one of these armored units will be wielding a rod. No doubt their aim is to fortify themselves against ranged attacks, allowing them to move in and engage you at close quarters. In light of this development, we've gone ahead and added armored enemies to our VR weapons and combat training programs. This way you can experiment with various methods. That's all the information I have for now. Review your... We're counting on you.
Can anybody hear me? Thank you. Kindly.
Come back safe.
What you looking for, dumbass? I'm right here.
job, Sam. You've disabled the target. All right, let's deliver the cargo.
There we go, get out of my way.
Drawbridge credentials verified. Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage...
Hold on. You're with Drawbridge. Hope the brigands weren't too much... Though you look okay. Alright. I can see you took extra care with this. Thank you. Where the hell did you find this? You are the best! I'll definitely have more work for you if you want it. I've been waiting a long time for this. Okay, use your cue.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
I'm part of the chiral network, which means... Then with the music player, you'll be able to set the mood. And just like that, yeah, looks like my... So about the recording you brought me. But there's something off about it. Anyway, I'll send you up... Gotta get going, huh? Well, hey, thank you for the help. You know, I've been wondering how those brigands got their hands on... I'm just saying, they certainly don't have the know-how... Oh yeah, I had another favor I wanted. I lost some cargo near and dear to my heart. I've tracked it to this dangerous play. The request's open to anyone willing to accept, but... Anyway, if this kind of works up your alley, then take...
Thank you so much, Sam. I have high hopes for his work. But as for that strange device, it seems that its effect on the... So I think it's only fair. Anyway, while the current's in the... We've received a number of... For one, a tar eruption was... A group of figures clad in red and a large Needless to say, the anomalous... So we can't afford to ignore them and... We've got no choice but to investigate... The corresponding main order has been... I've got a feeling a difficult fight might...
Sam, take a good look at the tracks you've made. They're proof that you were here in this time and place. They have the power to give courage to others who see them. And in time, they'll become roads, allowing you to connect with your fellow man. sufficient means to defend yourself?
Hey there!
Okay. Peace.
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Take care, Sam.
We're nearly at our destination. You see anything suspicious?
Good evening, Sam. Drawbridge credentials verified. Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
You a sight for sore eyes. Been a long time, Sam.
Fuck, how you still alive?
Oh, no, I'm just a ghost. Come to take my revenge on you and that bitch Fragile. All the way from the other side. Of course, there's no point in trying to kill you when you won't stay dead. But there are plenty of other ways to make you suffer. Huh? The kid kicked the bucket, huh? Shame. Goddamn shame. Then what, you just lug in that coffin or... Sorry. Pod? Going on a walkabout? Well, that's touching. Even if you don't know a goddamn thing about Lou.
What are you saying?
Huh? Maybe I can't kill you, you won't die, but you can lose everything you love. Torture yourself for the rest of time, knowing that death will never come for you. So you go on your little walkabout. Go wherever you want, but I will be damned if I let you link up this continent. Not because extinction's my creed, though, no. No, I want to build a world where fear and violence are king. And who do you think will come out on top, Sam? You? With your hippy-dippy network? Or me? With my more rough and tumble methods? I can't wait to find out. Just a good old-fashioned boss fight. Choice.
hurt. Seems to have done some damage. Seems to have left a mark. Seems to have done some damage. Let's get this place on the chiral network.
Chiral decontamination in progress. No anomalies detected. Welcome, Sam.
Your name is Sam. What in the hell was that? It looked like a machine, but not... Foes like that are no joke. But you made it look easy. I hope we can continue to rely on you in the future. This moment's been a long time. Please use your Cupid.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Great. No issues established. By the way, we've sent some folks out to recover the wreckage. Only prudent if we learn anything of value, we'll be... Thanks again for...
Sam, due to your tireless efforts, a great achievement. However, this expansion has done little to address the anomalous activity only by connecting all of us, Trip. And by doing so, we're one step closer to making the chiral verse a reality. The road ahead is still fraught. For now, though, please take a well-deserved...
Order completed. Well done.
Was it really Higgs? He's alive.
He called himself a ghost, but
He found a way back from the beach just so he could kill us.
it was definitely his voice I heard. I didn't get a good look at his face, but yeah. He said he came back to get revenge on you and me. Screwing with our plans to link up Australia was just another way to do that.
They were all in red. Just like the ones at your place. That could have been him too.
You think that was Higgs? Did you see him hurt Lou?
I'm not sure.
Fragile, I need you to remember.
I only caught a glimpse. But they were all wearing red. This is all my fault. I had him at my mercy on Amelie's beach. If I'd only finished him off, none of this would have happened.
No. You can't blame yourself. You know, something's been bugging me. Something he said. You don't know a goddamn thing about Lou. It hit me after. He's absolutely right. I mean, the kid's whole life is a total mystery to me. So I gotta ask. Can you look into Lou's past? Find out what you can? Charlie, you, the ship's crew, you all have connections within the UCA, right? And at least one of you has to have access to the UCA archives that were recovered by the Chiral Network.
All right, Sam. Let's see what we can find on Lou.
Really, Sam? There's such a thing as too tight. Oh.
That must have been quite the nightmare. I can't feel my legs.
Lou.
Sam, this is Tarman. Feeling refreshed, I hope? Thanks to all your hard graft, the DHV Magellan can get around a lot more freely now. More specifically, we can travel between any two facilities that are connected to the chiral network by way of the tar currents. Naturally, this includes Mexico as well. If you're curious about how the folks in the places you visited are getting on, you can catch up on any recent developments by accessing the corpus via your ring terminal. And to have the Magellan travel to a given facility, simply open the map with your ring terminal and chart a course to your destination.
You know, I've been... Fragile holds herself. If Higgs was indeed behind the attack, then... But she's resolved not to let any of it She didn't used to smoke before, did she? Vengeance gives rise to a but she's committed to helping you complete the... And if she believes she has to bury her emotion, that's what I think anyway. That masked man, that was him. To summon a giant mech single-handedly. Well, you don't have to face him alone. Sam, is that Horizon? That's one of Daiichi Mu. I'd love to hear it again. To listen and remember. Come to think, the brigands object to virtually all, which begs the question of how they yeah. Apparently, you can create your own custom. If you have any recommendations.
You can take
-61